Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to another edition of the Friday Night Special. It's the Queens of the Ring. Hey, Baxiana.
Hey friend, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you this excellent Friday evening?
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Of course it is. We've got
Of course it
boxing.
is.
Yeah, one of your faves is fighting this.
My guy, it's a lit weekend. See, you didn't want. I tried to come in here and be civilized. You didn't want me to do that. You wanted me to cut up because you know what? It's Canelo fight weekend. You heard me?
I hear you.
You
I
didn't
hear
want me.
you.
You wanted. I would try to be civil. You didn't want the civility today.
No, I don't. I want all the smoke today. I want it all. Look, y'all, thank y'all for coming in this Good Friday. Come on in the room. What's up, Coach 67 Sports TV? We have Jeff, the producer, and Pablo Escobar, Miami Snoopy 305, Kevin Sims. Hey, look who we got. Big Harvey Johnson. Salute to the Queens. Salute, Mr. Johnson. We also have Big Snack Pack in the house. We got Nurse Lee in the house. What's going down? We also have, hey, Big Snack Pack again up off in this thing. Thank you. Also, Miami Snoopy 305 back up off in here. What job y'all got for Bivol? I'm thinking coal mine worker. Listen, we not finna look. You done came in early with the foolishness, Miami. I'm not gonna get that man a job yet. We have a lot to talk about concerning Bivol because my friend called me today and asked me a question and put me on the floor. So I cannot wait to share with y'all what she asked me today. Also, we have Frank from the land. What's up, Frank? We have 9 Mile Players. Nurse Lee watching the show with one of my patients. Hey, patient. I hope she's taking wonderful care of you. I'm sure she is. She's a wonderful listener. We love her over here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Also, we have who else we got up in here? The phenomenal Mexican. I was about to hit the gym, but the queens are on. Absolutely. Absolutely. That gym will be there. Give us a moment. Let us get into it real quick. Let me see. It skipped on me. We got a lot of folks in here today. Let's see. OG Eric in St. Louis, Chef Boyard DJ Grant, Shogun 76, Macadocious Mac of the South. How you doing? We have Fat Boy Bless, D215. Let me see. Hold up. D21519. Eric Johnson, Woke the Truth. Steve J, PGH, Big Dog. Come on in the room, y'all. Hey, Sheena, how you doing? Let's see. Just K. Hey, Boxing and Barbecue. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Miami again. Hey, Mama. What's going on? Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. We about to talk some boxing. So listen. Big weekend. Not a huge weekend, but it got a little sizzle because we got Canelo this weekend. And I can't front, Canelo is he's a big name in boxing. I'll give him that much. But y'all, my friend called me today and she asked me a question. And it tickled my soul because before I knew, I had to double check to make sure. My friend asked me, did y'all know just by looking at Bivol that he was Russian? Or did y'all think, like we did, that he was like maybe Bruce Lee's son or somebody? Friend.
Because in my mind, when I think of Russian, I think, especially a Russian boxer, I think about that man that got Drago, that KO
Ivan.
Adonis Creed. Yeah, him.
Ivan. Yeah.
That's what I think. I seen him, I was like, where he from? I got questions. One of his parents is American, and that other one, we know what it is. I ain't never seen no Russian look like that before. I need to do some research. I need to explore.
Listen, I feel you because what it did for me, it's kind of like when you see white people say they South African. And I be like,
they said one of his parents is Korean. I knew it.
There you go. Hold up. Hold up. We got Joe Townsend in the building. He says, I heard Bivol is being consulted by Michael Phelps because he's trying to learn the art of diving. Come on now, Big Joe Townsend. Don't tell me that.
I already finna say, see, I already know y'all always try to discredit Canelo for I'm here with the shits for y'all ass tonight. I have been piling it up through the week. I've been real quiet. I ain't been saying nothing to nobody. This y'all gonna have it today because it's Canelo's day tomorrow, and y'all been talking a whole lot of shit this fucking week. I've been seeing it. I just ain't been saying nothing to y'all.
Well, we gonna say it all today. Okay, see, Wayne Jr. says he is Russian and Asian. Okay, now see, that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Well, I learned something new every day. Cause listen, when I saw him, it could smooth mess me up. I guess, like I said, I need to get out more, see new people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how you go and travel and see like different I need to really start doing that shit. So I won't make no mistake when I see people like, yeah, instead of guessing, I'm from the country. I'm from a little small town with like 400 people.
Listen, friend, that don't matter because I was with you. I was right there with you. When I saw him, I looked him up as soon as they announced this fight. I was like, well, who is this Bivol guy? Because everybody kept saying Bivol, and he's Russian. And I kept thinking, well, maybe this ain't the right person because this don't. I'm looking for Ivan Drago. I'm looking for Drago like you. And he just did not look like Drago. So listen, yeah, we have to broaden our cultural horizons because he's Russian. He just has Asian parents. So there you go. Now, my question is was he raised in Russia? Anybody in the chat know if the man was raised in Russia? Because my daddy, he always tells me, Neek, them Eastern European dudes, they not like the white dudes here in America. They different. They a different breed of Caucasian. So, you know, them white boys, them Caucasian Russian dudes, they're a little bit different, you know. So I'm hoping Bivol brings that attitude to the ring when he fights Canelo. We'll go, since we're on Canelo, we might as well stay here. Did you check out the weigh-in? You know, did you check out?
Of course I watched the weigh-in. I had to watch the weigh-in. Like, it had to be done because I knew Canelo was gonna do something that was gonna make me come say, this fly bitch here. Like, Canelo is a fly motherfucker, like on some real deal shit. Like, he know people be shitting on him. Canelo know he the face of boxing. How many motherfuckers you know come out with silk pink zebra pajamas? Canelo don't even wear real clothes no more. Like, everything he wear is silk pajamas. It was impressive. Say you wasn't impressed today.
I can't lie and say I wasn't. I can't. Pink is my favorite color. It takes a special kind of male to pull off pink. He did it great. I'm not a fan of the pajama sets everywhere, but I'm cool with it at the weigh-in because you slip in and slip out of it, get on the scale. I was taken aback by the zebra print though. I said, it ain't solid today. It didn't. He came with prints.
It was a specialty. It was a print.
He came with prints today. Then stripped down and had on what kind of drawers?
Dolce and Gabbana. Yeah, everything.
Dolce drawers on. You know, nobody does a weigh-in like Canelo. I will give him that. Nobody does.
If the mariachis come out tomorrow, if Canelo bring the mariachis tomorrow,
you know he gonna bring them. He always bring them. He don't fight without them.
No. So not every time he don't bring the mariachis. Last time he brought an artist out.
It was an artist, but he still had the mariachi there.
Nah, it ain't the same. It's when the mariachis just themselves, no singing, not no shit. It's just the music. It's gonna be a short night for Mr. Bivol.
Phenomenal Mexican says Russians love taking dives for Mr. Ginger. Just ask Kovalev. Well, I can't argue with that. I can't argue.
Y'all will discredit Canelo by all means necessary, and that's okay. Y'all go ahead. Get whatever y'all gonna get out of it. Whatever make y'all feel good. But guess what? Can't none of y'all favorite people beat Canelo.
Whatever. We have W right side. Salute Queens. Much love. Keep up the great work. Thank you, right side. We appreciate you coming through. We also have, hey, I am Trill Will. Salute to the Queens of the Ring. Just showing some support for the grind. Thank you. We appreciate it. So, comes out in his nice PJs. Gets on the scale. He's at a solid 174 point something. Bivol's at a solid 174 point something. You know, he looks nice and ripped, not pudgy. Looks like he's in great shape or whatnot. Then I noticed, and I did notice this on my own, shout out to Contender Regime Boxing. I follow him on Instagram. Y'all should follow him as well. And he has a really, really good, informative YouTube channel. But he posted on his Instagram something that sets Canelo apart from just the average fighter. Something very simple. You wouldn't even notice it if you weren't looking for it. Canelo and Bivol have been very civil, you know, very cordial to one another, dapping each other up. Nothing bad to say, you know, just about to have a good fight in the ring. Well, at the weigh-in, you know how sometimes they get super close at the weigh-in, like they touching nose to nose. They weren't. They were a nice, comfortable distance apart. And then when they broke the stare, Canelo did something really slick. And he put his arm out and touched Bivol's shoulder. Just like, you know, shaking his hand and giving him a tap on his shoulder. But Contender said the thing he was doing was he was gauging his distance. I ain't catch that, and I normally catch everything. I didn't catch that, but I was like, he sure damn did it real quick, real sly, tapped his shoulder. Okay, yeah, I got you right here. So look, initially, you know, I always pick against Canelo. That's just what I do. I'm gonna pick against him until somebody till I domino. That's just what I'm gonna do. But after I saw that, and I realized that Bivol had no idea what was going on when he did that, I said, okay, he probably gonna get beat up too. I hope not. I was watching Bivol this week. Have you watched Bivol? Do you know anything about him?
I've been watching little things about little Bivol today. Like, I started watching little videos and stuff. Real humble kid. Like, he's not. Listen, Canelo's unbeatable. I keep telling y'all, there's nothing to discuss with this fight. Like, who can beat Canelo? Arrow can beat Canelo. When the time comes.
Really?
God damn it. Okay, listen. This is what I'm not gonna do.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Anyways, Canelo is unbeatable at this time. At this time, Canelo is unbeatable. None of your favorite fighters can beat Canelo. That damn Charlo boy want to ride horses with Canelo, so he can't even get his shit together in order to want to be serious about fighting him because he want to hug him and dap him up. They want to be friends. He want to ride horses with that man. Beterbiev is going to give Canelo, the only trouble that he's going to give him is that coming forward shit. But he keep it, that big ass head out there, Canelo going to beat the beat on that goddamn head. It don't matter if you can crack that skull back to the back. You better be able to take that shit from Canelo because Canelo's not going to stop hitting it. Y'all can't name me a person at this time. Who?
David Benavidez, baby. I'm rolling with David.
I love David, friends. David can't beat Canelo.
He can. Yes, he can.
Okay.
Yes,
I'm going to tell y'all something. Canelo is serious fucking business. This ain't no fan. This ain't no shit. This is a person that actually watched boxing. Canelo will actually beat your ass. We gonna stop acting like he not good at what he do. Y'all can call him a cheater. That was a long time ago. That's fine. Call him what y'all want to call him. But can't nobody beat Canelo at this time. Period.
I am rolling with David Benavidez.
David cannot do it either.
Yes.
The fight starts on the scale.
And that's fine. David has been making weight. And if Canelo is ever man enough to make a fight with David Benavidez, he's gonna be laser focused, and the scales will be the least.
So now Canelo is scared. I'm sick of the
Yes.
narrative that
Yes.
y'all are trying to put out. Canelo is fight, but see, here go the thing. Now all of a sudden, Bivol is not the fight because just a few months ago, last year, they were hollering, "Oh, I want to see Canelo fight Benavidez. I want to see Canelo fight Bivol. I want to see him fight a Charlo." Any of those fights happen, ain't nobody gonna be excited about that shit. He gonna beat the fucking Charlo boy up.
You know what? I would say that, but I'm not even ready to concede that yet. Because if he felt as confident about it as you do, he would have made that fight. He wouldn't have been running. He didn't want to fight. Friend, explain to me why he didn't fight Charlo or Andrade. Just give me a logical explanation.
I mean, I don't know why nobody wants to fight Boo Boo. I don't know why nobody wants to fight Boo Boo. But when it comes to that goddamn Charlo boy, I don't know. I'm telling you, his need to want to be his friend. He's not pressing for that fight himself.
I agree with you on that.
I can see like every time he see Canelo, hey friend.
He do him worse than we do each other. Hey friend. Hey.
Way worse than what we do. We be excited as shit when we see each other. It's worse. It's worse. I done been to see you 2 weeks ago, see you 2 weeks later. I'm the same excited. It's the same way for that Charlo boy. He see Canelo, sir. Can I ride the horse? The one with the blonde hair. You know what I'm talking about? That pretty bitch. That real expensive one.
The one that ride that one. The one that looked like Errol's horse, Ferrari.
Yeah.
See, Errol don't give a fuck about the horses because he got his own horse. Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Saying. Ain't nobody trying to ride horses with Errol. Nobody wants to ask him to go to Errol's ranch to ride his fucking horses. They scared to go over there. That's why they're really scared to go.
This is true. This is true. This is
shit in that fucking yard, and he beating the brakes off people. And he want to go to Canelo house and ride horses at Canelo house. I don't know what to tell y'all why that Charlo boy be so friendly when he see Canelo and he really supposed to be pressing the gas. Canelo not gonna do it.
I don't know. I really can't tell you. Dago 619 Cali Factor. How you doing? He says, salute, beautiful queens. I think Canelo versus Bivol ends in a draw. And as far as the smaller weight classes go, I think Morrell Jr. or Beterbiev have the best chances of beating Canelo. You know what? I can't. I won't disagree with that. I think, I really believe before I saw this weigh-in, I was really hoping, I was really thinking that Bivol could pull the upset. So I don't know if he will or not. For some real weird reason, my mind is telling me that Bivol is going to drop Canelo. For some reason, I feel like Canelo gonna get dropped in this fight. And I feel like he's actually going to lose, but they're going to give him a draw on the scorecards. That's what my mind was
telling me. What is in that cup? Whatever's in that cup, I need you to put it in this cup because it looks like we may be drinking the same thing. Maybe yours is a little stronger than mine, but when Canelo then got dropped?
Never. That's why I think we're going to see it.
I think y'all on fucking drugs.
I think Bivol has the power to do it. I believe Bivol, because he's not American, because he's not Spanish, he doesn't have the same, he's not caught up in the fog of Canelo that all the other boxers are. He don't give a damn.
I think
he's just trying to win.
Yes, fine. He can get out there and try his BESS. He gonna need to do his BESS tomorrow. He gonna be windmilling for his life around between 8 and 11. The windmilling will begin. When I say he gonna be out there windmilling, Canelo eat, sleep, and breathe in the gym. He ain't even right. You don't see him much other than in the fucking gym. Okay? The finger push-ups, none of that shit is gonna help you. You can do a million of these hoes. It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help.
I just have a feeling in my
Y'all
gut.
thought Caleb Plant was gonna beat Canelo. Y'all thought Caleb Plant. Yeah, y'all said it. I'm talking to all y'all in that goddamn all y'all.
Listen,
all y'all said Caleb Plant was gonna beat Canelo. What happened to Caleb Plant? He got his ass beat the bead.
Caleb took a dive. That's the conclusion that I come to.
Oh,
Caleb was in there swimming. He was in there.
Man, this program is over.
He took a dive. That's what I think.
He took a dive.
Listen, I was listening to my boxing husband BFTV today, and he said something that not we all, but a couple of us have been thinking, but just didn't say, because I watched that fight over and over and over again. Canelo landed, but he didn't land that hard. And then the way he stumbled.
Did y'all see Caleb Plant after that man say, you know what, y'all will discredit Canelo by all means necessary.
I will. Yes, I will.
Y'all do. And it's okay. Caleb Plant wasn't winning shit in that damn fight.
He was winning. He was winning before that knockout. He wasn't winning before the knockout box?
No.
Friend.
No.
You didn't think he was winning the fight?
No.
He was winning that fight as much as Porter was winning that fight against Bud.
You know what? No.
Yes, he was. He was outboxing Canelo, friend.
Come on, y'all. Fine. Whatever you say, friend. If he was outboxing Canelo, he shouldn't have got his ass knocked out. If he was outboxing Canelo, he shouldn't have got his ass knocked out.
He didn't. He took a dive.
Hell no. Ain't no take. Why the fuck would you take a dive and you got the opportunity to beat the face of boxing?
He wasn't gonna beat the face of boxing, no way.
Beat the face of boxing. Oh. Why would you take a dive when you have the opportunity to beat I'm not taking no dive, friend.
That's you.
We up there when it comes to commentary, okay? I'm not taking a dive for some other motherfuckers. Do you hear me?
I see what you did there.
I'm not taking no dive for I'm not doing that shit. When I got a chance to be the fucking top, fuck you, bitch. I want it. Why the fuck nobody? You crazy as hell to blow the chance to beat Canelo. If he was outboxing him,
he was.
I'll say the same thing for Bud and Sean. I would die on this fucking hill. Yes, Sean was outboxing Bud before Kenny threw that fucking towel in.
You don't think Plant was outboxing Canelo?
No, I don't. I think Caleb was holding his own. I don't think he was frustrating Canelo. That's about all he got out of me.
But you don't think he was up in rounds?
I do not think so.
Friend, we got to watch that fight together.
Now I got to go back.
We got to go back and watch the fight. We got to watch
I got to go back and watch it again. But I'm more than sure Caleb was not doing that well.
If he wasn't winning, it was very even. And I don't remember what round he got knocked out in, but I thought I had Caleb up on my scorecards before the knockout. I did.
Well, I don't believe Caleb took no dive. For you to be in a boxing ring with Canelo and you ask him, I'm pretty good, huh? You ain't asking them type of questions at nobody you plan to. No.
That's why I think he took a dive, because he was saying, hey, I'm pretty good. Bet you didn't think I was going to be this good. I know we made this agreement, but I could beat you if I wanted to. That's what I think.
If that's the case, then, if that's the case, he wouldn't have got knocked out. I'm sorry. His stock would have been more if he would have beat Canelo.
I don't know.
All that dive bullshit, I don't want to hear that shit. Because when you got the opportunity to be the top, you gonna eat. I said I'm not taking a dive for nobody.
That's me and you though. Everybody ain't got that mentality.
Now you a fool.
Some folks
I don't
go
want to
to
hear
the
that hard
money.
shit that they. Well, then I don't want to hear that shit that they be talking, because it's all a lie.
And it is. And because, and another thing, when have we seen Plant? We haven't seen Plant again. I think he's good and content with the payday that he got. If he really wanted
to have a baby, he not boxing right now because he finna have a baby. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it there then. I'm gonna leave that right there. Okay, all right.
Okay, so basically, what you're saying is Canelo retired Caleb Plant. Is that what you're saying?
You said he ain't fighting right now.
No, I want you to say that. I want you to say Canelo retired Caleb Plant.
Well, this is how I feel. I feel like the hunger is not there anymore, because he said, what did he say? Who else is there to fight at 168 for him? He can fight my guy. He can fight my guy Benavidez. They both fight for PVC. Why there hasn't nothing? There's been no rumblings for that fight. Why? Caleb done already told, not Caleb. David done already sat over here and told us he wants the smoke from everybody. He ain't turning down no smoke. That's what David.
You know why Caleb don't want to fight?
And they don't like each other.
No. And he's a Ryan Garcia. They talked him up to make it. He was fighting Caleb Truax's and bullshit. And he got in the ring with somebody that actually was able to beat his ass. Caleb was getting his ass beat to beat. I'm going to go back and watch it just so I can come back next Friday and say, yes, he was getting his ass beat. But I'm also honest too. I know how to say, hey, no, Canelo was getting beat to beat. I'm cool with that.
Well, the thing is, neither one was actually getting beat to beat. It was a close fight. I thought I had him up on my scorecard slightly, but I did have him outboxing Canelo. I did. He was frustrating the shit out of him, and he was winning those rounds to me. But we'll reconvene. We'll reconvene next week.
He shouldn't have got his ass knocked out. And now he the Ryan Garcia of the weight division.
We gonna see. Because right now, that's where I'm putting him. That's where he is right now. He's in a holding position for me. And the next fight for him is going to tell me everything I need to know about him and what really happened in that Canelo fight. Because if he comes back after taking this much time off, Canelo finna fight again. If he take this much time off after, you say he about to have a baby, and he take a soft touch fight, I'm going to be mad. I'm gonna be mad.
I'm telling you right now, I just seen in the comments somebody said Anthony Durrell, and I want Anthony Durrell to fucking retire. So these is two peas in a pod.
Well, there you go. And see,
Durrell,
if he fight him, then he was swimming. He was backstroking. If that's who he fight next. Phenomenal Mexican says, did anyone see Ryan in that pic with the funny boy? No, I didn't see that. What pic you talking about? Phenomenal.
I ain't see it either. That I don't want to see no Ryan Garcia. He is in the same category as Oscar De La Hoya, just a younger version.
And you know what? I'm really upset with Gatorade for having this commercial with him and Dame Lillard like he is somebody. He is nobody to have a freaking Gatorade commercial. I was so pissed off about that, and they play it all the time. I'm like, y'all couldn't endorse nobody else. Y'all couldn't find a champion boxer to endorse. Like, what are y'all doing, Gatorade, dropping the ball? Don't nobody want to be like him. We want to be like Mike. Why y'all got Ryan Garcia on the damn TV? Anyway, so yeah. Now
I'm tired of seeing him and his fictitious call out of all these people that he want to fight and never gonna get in the ring with.
Yeah, I mean, why would y'all give him all of that shine? I was mad. Frank from the land, me too, because there ain't no boxing, so he know better. He knew he shouldn't have been in that commercial with him. Shit, I was mad about that. Anyway, so look, y'all, we about to blow y'all mind with a little theory that we've been throwing around for a while, and we only dropping this because we talking about Canelo. And y'all know that, as my friend says, Canelo is the face of boxing. He's the face of boxing. They want him to be the face of boxing. I don't think he's the face of boxing, but the powers that be want him to be the face of boxing. So a while ago, like probably 6-7 months ago, before we start doing the show, or right when we start doing this Queens of the Ring show, Boxiana hit me with a theory. And we laughed and joked about it. And I was like, friend, do you really think they would do that? She was like, I'm telling you. I was like, we can't say that to the people because the people gonna think we crazy if we say that. But, it's been some months later and, looking at the way things are shaping up and hearing little rumblings and stuff. So there was rumblings about Deontay Wilder possibly coming back and being ordered to fight Otto Wallin, right? Friend, I'm going to let you tell the people what your theory was months ago about Deontay Wilder and his next possible future matchup.
So, I don't know. Canelo is traveling further up the weight classes. And it's in my theory, my mind, and my theory that Canelo and Wilder are going to fight each other soon. I ain't going to say soon, but I'm going to say soon-ish. It's weird. It's kind of off-brand and off the market, but like it's being talked about too much. And Canelo moving up as far as he's going to move up. But yeah, I feel like in Canelo's mind, how y'all think about Canelo is a cherry picker. He only fights the people that he think he can beat. And no shade to none of y'all, no Wilder fans, no none of that. But in Canelo's mind, after seeing Fury, what he did to him, and seeing how he take punches, it's the ultimate cherry pick for Canelo. So that's my theory.
Well, I said no when she first told me that. I said, oh no. And then things start shaping up. And Canelo loves to yo-yo on the scale. So then he was initially going to fight the African gentleman that was at, what was he, light heavyweight? Turned that down. But you're thinking about it. And we all know that Deontay Wilder is a small heavyweight, right? He's right at 200, maybe 215, maybe 219, yep. And that's the heavy Deontay Wilder. So a huge, gigantic mega fight would be Deontay Wilder versus Canelo Alvarez. We have all the ingredients that boxing seeks to make a huge mega fight. We have a Latino, we have a black man. We have, it would be a heavyweight fight. That's the creme de la creme of boxing is heavyweight. Canelo wants boxing supremacy. He wants to overshadow, and he wants people to just completely forget his loss to Floyd Mayweather. What would be the perfect way to erase his one loss? What if he fought and beat Deontay Wilder? Now, why in the world would he think he could beat Deontay Wilder? Why? Why would he think that? Well, like my good friend Boxiana just said, after Wilder's last two fights, and now this is all contingent upon whether or not he decides to even return to the ring. He may not even return to the ring. But if he does, he could return for one fight and set up about 10 generations of his family, if he so chooses, with this one fight with Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo probably thinks that he can beat him. In his mind, he thinks he's going to connect in the area that Tyson Fury connected. He thinks Deontay Wilder is not the same fighter that he used to be. And I can't say he's wrong for maybe thinking that. So it's
like y'all said, y'all love to say Canelo only want to fight people that he can beat. He tested the water with Makabu just to see what he looked like and what it felt like at that weight.
Did he fight didn't fight him, did he?
Makabu?
He fought him?
Oh, Makabu didn't know. Makabu ended up fighting that other. He was supposed to fight Makabu.
Yeah.
But,
he was supposed to fight him.
So
but
he would have beat the shit out of Makabu. Makabu got his ass beat by that other dude anyway.
He did. That Don King card. It was off.
Who's to say? Who's to say? He test his weight out. Canelo walk around big as shit anyway. We don't really know how big Canelo actually walk around at. He never tell nobody how big he is.
We don't know. But what he is short. He is short.
He's very
short. He's very short. So I don't know if he's going to get to Wilder if this happens. This is just our theory, y'all. And I've heard BFTV. Hey, BFTV, my loves are looking gorgeous on this Canelo cherry pick Eve. Thank you. So I've heard him say it before, but I was thinking he was more joking about it. But I heard him say it a few times. So I'm thinking he's thinking what we thinking. Like it's a real possibility. Woke the Truth says, I'm getting my suit ready for the fume. Woo!
See,
listen.
There y'all go.
It's a long stretch.
Fighter. You know what? I'm just... It's a theory. Everybody's got their own opinions in this whole boxing world. But let's just say, if Canelo decided to test his weight, knowing what he knows, we all know Tyson Fury is a different fighter, okay? We got that. Cool. Tyson Fury is a different fighter. But if, and I won't make it too far out because Canelo, I don't see him fighting for too much longer. He made a shitload of money. He didn't fought all the people, almost all the people for y'all that he didn't need to fight. So, for y'all, he didn't fought all the people. So he might sit down. But if it happens, it'll be in the next 2 years. Canelo gonna take his chance, and that'll be his last fight on the way out the door. Just because he didn't see what Titan is, especially if Wilder come back again. Let's say Wilder takes 2 fights. He fights 2 more fights. And Otto Wilder is a fight, and Canelo is the last fight. Canelo might see something, but that don't mean that Wilder might not beat him because Canelo ain't never fought at that type of weight before. But he's constantly moving up. So who knows? It's just a theory, just an opinion.
It's just a theory, guys. But don't forget where you heard it, though. Don't just, if the shit starts sizzling. Will Foster says, Boxiana's always got a look on her face like she's got a secret somebody else knows. I mess with it. She does. Todd French 600 says, the clenbuterol makes him think that Wilder will decapitate Canelo. Wilder would tighten him up. There's not enough clean in the world that can help him. I hear you, Todd.
But who's to say? Who's to say? We don't know that. Like, cool, I get it. I keep telling y'all. I know how y'all feel about Canelo. But y'all better not take away that skill from Canelo. I ain't hating on y'all boy. But he got one punch in him before it go a different direction. So he going to have to come with that one punch real fast and not allow Canelo to box him, or it's going to be a very troubling night. We ain't going to act like that fight can't happen because Canelo a big bitch. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen, but like I said, it's a stretch, but, and I like you said, I know y'all don't want to hear it. It would be the ultimate cherry pick, so to speak.
But this ain't okay, Steven, this is not no fan shit. Like, I be trying to put stuff in a way where y'all don't hate me in the long run, but I gotta be honest. And y'all don't want me to be too honest because then y'all gonna be mad at me. I got my opinions on certain shit. And I'm gonna tell y'all, he gonna have to come with more than that one punch shit. Because if he don't come with more than that one punch shit, it's going to be a long night with Canelo, period. It's like that with everybody. Anybody that Canelo's fought, it's been a long fucking night. And either they going to get knocked out or it's going to go to the cards. And if you ain't doing enough to win on them fucking cards, you ain't did enough. Ain't no hating, ain't no fan shit, all that shit to the side. Y'all gonna stop hating on Canelo like he ain't got no fucking skill and all he is a fucking drug cheat. Nah, y'all put that shit to the side. Them drugs ain't gonna help that skill. He still gotta know how to beat a bitch, and he be beating the hell out of y'all favorite fighters.
No, he doesn't beat the hell out of our favorite fighters. He won't fight them. You can say that when he fights.
They don't want to fight him. They want to ride horses.
Woke the truth. Y'all know it was brought. Y'all know if it was brought up, Floyd would be all in the mix trying to interrupt, and he will.
Mary J. Blige boots with his funky ass.
Let's see who else we got. We have self-realization. That's a nice thumbnail. Well, thank you very kindly. We took it at the Errol Spence fight. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah, he. I mean, it's easy to say. You know, he'll beat our favorite fighters, but he hasn't fought them yet. So we can't quite say that yet, friend. Sorry, we can't. And I know who you're picking, but because this wine has been really good to me, I am still going to go with my gut. And it's, my gut is telling me that Bivol is going to shock the world.
I feel like we both need to put the cup down. The cup has went too far. Bivol is not going. Y'all are no, friend. No, stop. Don't bet on it. Don't bet on it. Because if y'all put any money on Bivol, y'all finna lose some bread. Canelo is unbeatable at this time.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord, unbeatable. Oh, unbeatable. Okay, so we're done with the Canelo talk. We know you're picking Canelo. Is Canelo knocking him out, or is it going to the cards?
I'm thinking in 11.
Okay. I'm thinking Bivol, unanimous decision. That's what I'm thinking. Well, I'll say split since it's in Vegas and it's Canelo.
Ma'am, I'm fixing to say, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I had to kind of pull back a little bit. Okay, so listen. There were some other things going on. We didn't really get to cover all the fights on the Sunday show that we do on Trill Boxing Talk. So today we want to cover the undercard of Shakur Stevenson. And we had the very special Keyshawn Davis, who put on what I think was probably the best fight on the card. Did you see him last week? What'd you think about him?
I think Keyshawn is very nice. I think he's very nice. I don't like the fights that they're calling for him already. I mean, everybody can say he's ready, but he didn't have 5 fights. 5 fights is not a lot of fights. Y'all can say he's ready. Throw him in there with a pack of dogs if you want to. He's going to get windmilled on. So y'all don't want to see him go out like that. Stop calling for some of these names that y'all are calling for. Like, they want him to fight the winner of Devin and Kambosos. In 5 fights? 5 fights? Now then y'all be calling for the rest of these fucking fighters. He don't deserve what he did to deserve this. Nah, Keyshawn ain't getting no goddamn. Nope, he gonna have to go through that damn stretch too. He in that rolly stretch. Like, he still gotta build himself up. He needs some fights. No, don't throw him out there with nobody like that. He want to fight somebody. Let him and O'Shaquie Foster fight. It's a nice fight for Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn's going to do very well in that fight. This is what it is.
Well, I think that's a really good fight. Isn't O'Shaquie in the position? Isn't he in the mandatory position for somebody?
He is. Supposed to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I do think that he should have some fights like that. I would like to see a fight with him and Shaky. I mean, there's plenty. What about Chris Colbert? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of fights that he can fight.
Child, Chris Colbert calling out Gary Russell Jr. He trying to make a fight with Gary Russell.
I know you lying.
No, I'm not. That's what I read. He trying to fight Gary Russell. I was thinking more like after Rolly find his head up out the third row, that maybe his next fight can be against Keyshawn, because he finna lose real bad to Tank. So maybe that would be a good fight for Keyshawn. That'll be a good fight for Rolly if he's serious about boxing after this fight with Tank. I think they could get it on. I heard people saying Frank Martin. I don't think he want to see Frank right now.
Who and Frank?
Keyshawn.
Y'all trying to get that boy back beat in. Listen, Keyshawn is good. All right, y'all.
He is.
But please don't hit that gas pedal on that man and find him in a brick road. I'm going to tell y'all what y'all don't want. None of Frank Martin right now. Because I don't know what kind of fucking camp he in. But he camping. And whoever the fuck he finna fight, he finna beat the brakes off of his ass when I beat the brakes.
Listen. Ain't he camping?
He camping. And believe me, Frank Martin ain't what nobody want to see right now. I think people should kind of just distance themselves from Frank Martin at this time. Because if they don't want to L on their record, Frank Martin ain't what you want to fuck with right now.
Not right now.
5 fights? Yeah, 5 fights ain't enough for me to say he need to be in the ring with any of these fucking people. I'm sorry. Let him get in the ring with Shockey Foster. That's if y'all want to put him in there with somebody, put him in there with somebody with a name that ain't a name yet. That
right.
Just do that.
Right. Take the precautionary steps is all I'm saying. Yeah. You know, they don't do him like y'all trying to do Boots. Boots is smart enough to keep, you know, he calling out who he's calling out, but Boots got like 20-something fights under his record. This baby got 5 fights.
5.
He's been to the Olympics. What, did he go twice? I think he went to the Olympics twice. Say, man, let the man get 12 good rounds under him first. You know? That's all I'm saying.
If I'm not mistaken, he's still fighting like 6-8 round fights, right?
He's still fighting.
Get that baby out in deep water and get him drowned, because y'all don't know what he looked like outside of 8, outside of 6. Let him get in there with somebody that's been fighting those type of rounds and those type of fights. 5 fights is not enough for y'all to be pushing up there, up at the top yet. It's too soon. Too soon.
Way too soon. Keep letting him style and profile on who they putting him in there with. You know, I know Bob got up on that stage and made the comment that, you know, he's going out to Australia to watch the fight with Devin and Kambosos. Okay, if anything, you know, that's a stretch, putting him in the ring with either one of them, whoever the winner is going to be. And of course, I'm pulling for Devin, but even putting him in the ring with Kambosos, you know, that's a good step up fight. It's a tricky one though. You know what I'm saying? So talking about fighting the winner, you might want to fight if you're gonna jump, you might want to fight the loser of the fight. Maybe.
No.
I'm with you.
He Miami says the people that he fighting.
Miami says, what do y'all think of Keyshawn versus Nakatilia?
Y'all still pushing it. Nakatilia has been in there. Listen, okay. Nakatilia is not. Shakur made Nakatilia look regular. Nakatilia really not regular. He actually been putting in some work in, and he looked really, really good in his last fight. Keyshawn may beat him, but there's always that big booty ass butt in the middle. Y'all don't want to throw him out there too soon. We don't know. Let him get the 8 fights. When you get the 8 fights, then jump him out there.
Then we jump him out there. But you know who I wouldn't mind? Who was the Asian dude that Tio had problems with, but that Loma beat up real bad? What is his name?
I just said it earlier.
What is his name, y'all?
Shoot.
Nakatani. Thank you, JQ.
Nakatani.
Nakatani. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing him fight Nakatani. Now that is a really good, hard, stern, step up fight before you get to going outrageous like that. I would actually like to see Nakatilia versus Nakatani.
Yeah, that's a good fight for me.
That's a good fight.
Mama, I don't want to see Keyshawn with neither one of them. I keep telling y'all, I don't care how ready y'all say he is. He 5 fights ready for the people that he been fighting.
Young East, if you don't get your behind out of here, Gamboa should not be fighting anybody else. Okay?
No. Especially not no damn Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis is the last person he should be fighting.
Listen, me, myself, I'm glad you said that because we actually had Franchon on our docket today. We were going to talk, that's why Keyshawn, because we didn't get to talk about his undercard fight last week, but we are talking about Franchon Cruz this week. Glad you said it. How come y'all haven't talked about Franchon Cruz Dezern versus Ellen Caderos? It was on the undercard last week. Franchon is a woman trained by Barry Hunter. Yes, she is. And Franchon is now an undisputed champion. Congratulations to Franchon. My friend and I, we talked during the fights. I'm not sure what weight class Franchon was fighting at, but Franchon looked big to me last week. I don't think I've ever seen Franchon that big in the ring. But Franchon took care of business. Now, y'all know over here we talk about attire, ring attire, and whatnot. Now, I was not a fan of that purple sequence that Franchon had on. I wasn't a fan of that, and I wasn't. Franchon has really, really pushed the limits on what she does with her hair in the ring as well. Now, this time she had them braids over to the side and that knot that was getting on my nerves. So I know they was getting on her. I just want Franchon to, put more thought into what she gonna have on going into the ring and what she gonna do to her hair when she go in the ring. I want her to put a little more thought into that. But she did an excellent job. She jabbed the shit out of that girl all night long. Big girl. But congratulations to her, because being undisputed is not an easy feat. Boxiana, what you got on that?
Friend. First off, fuck you, friend. That's what I want to say. You fucked up my whole thought. First off, I love you to death, but you out of fucking pocket. First off, congratulations to Big Mama for sure. Much deserved, because Franchon don't get the fucking love she deserves. Like, not at all. And she deserves all the fucking love that she deserves, all of it. Like, salute to her. She put on a very, very, very decent show. Everybody kept saying this was like her best performance. I honestly thought she looked better in her last fight when she fought Alexandria. She looked amazing in that fight to me. I can't say the same thing for this fight. Like I said, I'm not used to her looking like that. She was jabbing the shit out that girl. Like, she was throwing them bitches from the bottom of her feet. So I know she was hitting her very bad. She was hitting her hard, friend. I watched her do it on several different occasions. She was throwing that overhand right. And when she threw that bitch, she came all the way from her thigh muscles over and around down on that girl face. And see the rule, she a real G. She was taking that shit. She was bloody. She was beat, but Big Mama was on her ass. And I appreciate the fact that Barry Hunter didn't rip her fucking hair off this time in this fight. So thanks to that. But Barry Hunter, he was in the corner telling her, hey, this what you need to do. Stop playing with her. Get on her ass. Don't give up this fucking round. Don't you stop this fucking round. He talked to her how a dad talks to their kid when they telling them to do something, and it's appreciated because she listened. She went out there and she took a couple of seconds off, but she got a little couple of times and she got back on her ass, and it was a great fight to see. It's time for Cedarwood to sit down. She done been in some wars and she done been beat to beat a few times. I'm tired of seeing her get beat to beat.
You got a
I don't know.
You got a job for her?
Do I got a job for her? You know I do. She a PE coach.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
She
good
looks
one.
like a PE coach. Yeah.
That's a good
So,
one.
yeah. She pack her own lunch to school. She all that. Yeah, she carry her shit in a little brown bag. It's real. Everything is organized. All that shit. She's a PE coach. I don't know what's next for Big Mama, but whatever's next for Big Mama, I hope she get out there and show out. She make her own shit. Majority of her stuff.
Oh, it looks like it. It looks like it. Good for her. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good. That's awesome though. You know, good for her. She said she that means she's involved in everything that goes on in her career. She's involved in everything, you know, from the hair to the wardrobe to the actual boxing in the ring. That's awesome. Kudos to her. I can't.
I want off this program. I want off this program. Let me tell you something. See, I come in here the days that I've been trying to be civilized. It's you. It's you the one that be cutting up, and I'm trying to be civil. See, y'all, I ain't the one that be acting up all the time. It really be her. Her. It don't be me. It's never me.
Sorry.
It's you.
Was me. It was me. It was me today. I'm sorry.
Why you say that on this program?
It did. It makes sense when you said that. I could see that. I could see that. Skills from New Orleans says salute at the highest level, Queens. Thank you, Skills. Thank you. And Roger Cornish. Thank you, Roger. We appreciate you coming through this evening. I'm just saying. I mean, and see, to me, she's setting herself up for after her, you know, boxing career. She, you know, she gonna be making uniform, making and stuff. That's gonna be her job after this. You know, hey, that'll be good. I don't know.
Why you say that on this program?
Hey, man, I'm just saying.
First off, you just said it looked like she made her own shit. So who's she gonna be making other shit for? And it looked like she made her own shit.
Well, some of the other people might want that. They might like that. Her look. They might like that be made. You know, they might want to fuck with it like that. I don't know.
I don't want to work on this program no more.
I'm just saying. Good for her. Good for her. Good for her. I'm glad she won. I'm glad she's in the record books as undisputed. You know, that's a huge feat. I ain't even trying to be funny, for real. Friend Sean, congratulations. I mean that sincerely, for real. Now, moving right along. So, what else were we gonna tell y'all about? Y'all done got me all off topic now. What were we gonna talk to the people about? It was one other thing. Was there any other Twitter tea this week?
I don't know. Whatever Twitter tea we didn't have, you didn't took it up from this program. You didn't took it from this program and you just didn't threw it out of the window on this program.
Okay, let me ask you this. Because last week, did you think Amanda Did you think Amanda won that fight last week with Katie?
I most certainly did. The fuck not.
Okay, so you thought Amanda lost.
I thought Amanda lost.
Okay, well, I thought Amanda won. I went back and watched the fight, and I still scored it 6-4. I think Katie took those last 4 rounds, but I gave Amanda the first 6.
That big white Snickers neck kept her up. Listen, I've never seen a neck so thick. She looked like an Oklahoma football player. Nebraska. She looked like a football player from Nebraska, from this part of her body. I ain't never seen that shit before in my life. That shit was almost scary to me. Her neck looked like a white Snickers. When she was walking out to that ring and they zoomed in on that neck, I'm like, she got a fucking thyroid problem or something. Ain't no reason her neck is that fucking big. Her neck is humongous.
That neck kept her in the fight
It
because
really did, friend.
it did. It did because she was eating punches left and right, and that neck was just there. If that neck had not been so thick and sturdy, her head would have been well. She was concussed to me in my mind because in that 6th round, she was looking into the stars and into space while
But
her
Amanda let her get her second shit off, friend.
She did. She absolutely did. She stepped out. She came off the gas, and I think Amanda got tired. But I think Amanda thought in her mind that she had already done enough to win the fight. She just didn't need to get knocked out. And I believe that too. I think she won those first 6 rounds. And even if you give Katie Taylor one of those 6 rounds, it would have been a draw. I didn't like the scorecards. I thought that was bullshit. And but I will say it was probably the best. It was the best female fight that I've seen with my own 2 eyes live happening right then. Now Michaela Meyer had a fight with Hamadouche and they were at it, but it wasn't like this. And so I loved it, but at the same time I had mixed emotions because Claressa wasn't a part of it. She was there, but she wasn't in the ring. She wasn't a participant. And I just wished she would have had that moment, you know? But who is it for her to fight that's going to give her that kind of competition? Is there anybody other than who they trying to make a big deal with Savannah Marshall? Does she have anybody out there that's going to give her that kind of competition?
No, hell no. They scared of Claressa. Don't nobody want to fight her. Don't nobody want to fight her. Because they don't know. They can say, "Oh, she ain't got no power." Y'all don't know what the fuck she gonna show up with. She might show up and beat the absolute shit out of you.
I just hate that. I really hate that. Young East, in a different time, I would have said that, but shit, Layla is much too old to be thinking about stepping in the ring. She's been away from the game too long, and I wouldn't want to see that fight at this point. But I just hate it because Claressa has come along at a time where she doesn't have a formidable opponent where she could showcase herself on and like really get all the buzz that she deserves. But, you know, kudos to her for being a good sport and even being there and being in attendance to support the 2 ladies. So I hope that this brings bigger and better fights for females in boxing, because that really was excellent fight. But I wish there could be a rematch, but I know Katie's kind of up in age. And even with her being up in age, Serrano didn't really seem like she wanted that smoke all over again. I know it was.
She don't.
Right.
She got her ass beat to beat. She got her ass beat to beat. And if it wasn't for her getting her ass beat to beat, she may have won it again. But that 12th round, shit, them fucking Jordans kept her ass up because she almost went down too.
Now listen, I didn't like that. You know, she came in with the Jordans on, which was cool. But when you come in like that, it's got to be a surefire W. You can't come in there with the Jordans on and then get beat to beat.
It's because she showed up at the damn weigh-in looking like a mother that's walking her newborn baby in the fucking park with that pink ass dress and them damn tennis shoes on.
Well, damn.
And speaking of next, I just want to tell y'all, because the fight is coming up soon. That same shit that y'all saw with with Katie and Amanda, y'all can expect that same fucking neck shit from Rolly. Tank ain't gonna knock Rolly out because of that neck. That chin to neck ratio, he got a little bitty chin and a whole lot of fucking neck. That brain is sturdy up there. That's why he's been able to cause so much shit in his fucking life, because that brain don't move in that big ass fucking head he got. Tank gonna have to hit him way deep down from the bottom of his toes to get him up out of there, because Rolly's neck is strong as shit.
I think his neck is strong, but I just don't think it's strong enough to cope with the inevitable. He just gonna get beat.
Tank didn't knock out Pitbull Cruz, and he knocked him down. But Pitbull Cruz recovered because he got a fucking neck on him, and he got a little bitty ass head and a big ass neck.
And Gamboa had a neck on him, and he didn't knock him out until the last. And he had a torn Achilles. So you might be onto something, friend.
I'm telling y'all that neck to chin ratio is different. People with thick ass necks, they don't get injured really, really bad because that fucking neck protects the neck protects your head, y'all. You know why you wear a helmet? Not just to protect your head, it helps your neck too. Protect the shit up here. So he got a big ass neck, no chin. So when he hit him, he really gonna be punching him in that strong ass neck.
Well, I think
not the chin.
I think what's gonna happen is Rolly's gonna get caught throwing something. So I feel like Rolly's force, he's gonna be throwing and he's gonna get caught. He's gonna run him into something. That's what I think. And that's what's gonna
be a WWE match, friend. This is fixing to be WWE. Rolly finna be in that bitch wrestling. When I tell you wrestling, he might as well come out with some of them damn Keith Thurman arm tassels on, cause he finna be in that bitch wrestling. If he bite Tank, friend, I'm telling you right now.
Did you say bite? Did you say bite? Ma'am.
Bite.
No, ma'am.
If he bite, you already know he hand the chest.
That's his best fight. His best bet though, Nate Johnson, is to fight dirty. That's Rolly's best bet is to fight dirty, because if he's trying to fight straight up, just box, like straight boxing,
you have to bite him, friend. He gonna have to bite him and without getting caught. And he can do it because his neck and chin is so small. All you gotta do is angle his head a certain way. I'll be biting the fuck out of that light skin. I promise you. I'll be biting the shit out of him every opportunity I got, because I knew I couldn't be seen because my jaw was so fucking little.
Ma'am, if he get in there and he bites that man, if he get in there and bite that man,
he gonna have to do something. That boy bit that other boy a couple of weeks ago.
He better not go in there and bite that man. Yeah,
Vargas.
If
why are there so many of them?
What'd you say?
Them Vargases. That's who got bit a couple of weeks ago. That Vargas.
Yeah,
boy.
I remember that. He did.
I'm telling you, friend, he gonna have to go in there higher. He gonna have to get him.
If that man got to take a tetanus shot after this fight, I'm gonna be so mad. Do you hear me? I'm gonna be very upset. Very upset.
As long as you ain't mad at me.
No, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but I'm gonna be mad at him. I'm gonna be very mad at him. Did you see today where Coach Calvin says that Tank is moving on from Mayweather? Do you really think he is or no? What do you think is going on with that?
You want a helicopter ride? Get in the basket, baby. I keep telling you, Floyd give that boy everything he wants. If he leaves, it's only because he's seeing how Devin getting that light at Top Rank. Like that. Tank like attention. And don't get me wrong, as long as Tank not doing stupid shit, he actually a good dude. Like, he like boxing. He a fan of NOA. Like, he know his shit. So,
So now let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Sign with if he likes all the competition and the and what's going on at Top Rank. Does he sign with Top Rank or does he stay with PBC?
Everybody loves Uncle Al. Shout out to Al Heyman, because he might be watching this show as well.
Hey, Al.
With that being said, everybody loves Al. Al treat his fighters and his people well, but he know Floyd and all that shit and PBC, all that somehow all mixed together. And like I said, he liked the way Devin being treated over there at Top Rank. They doing Devin really, really good over there. This is the most promotion I've ever seen for Devin Haney since I've been following his professional career. Top Rank is promoting the fuck out of Devin. All the shit they said they couldn't do for Bud, they doing it for Devin.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
No, go ahead and say it. Go on, say it. Go on, say it.
The Bud sexuals in here gonna get mad. I don't want them to get angry at me, but
go ahead and say it.
It's real strange that Devin just got there, and in the last 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, let's just say 2 months, 2 months, he's gotten more promotion with Top Rank. The big fights, he going to Australia for Undisputed via Top Rank. Eddie Hearn couldn't do that shit. Now, I don't know what happened with Budrick Anthony Crawford, but whatever happened with Budrick Anthony Crawford, I don't know what, we can't promote black fighters and they're promoting the shit out of Devin. Budrick Anthony need to answer some questions.
Well, can I just say this? Devin came with a ready-made fan base already. All he needed was the big stage. Now, Bud has a fan base now, but when he got there, he did not. Devin came with a ready-made fan base, ready to go already. But it is very intriguing that, you know, he's getting the royal treatment is what it looks like. And it may be because you know, Bob is you know, in the midst of this lawsuit. So he's wanting to make it look as if, you know, he's laying out the red carpet for his new black fighter. You know, he's laying out these options for his new young black fighter, Keyshawn, giving him the option to potentially fight the winner of this fight. So I have to keep that in mind as well. Bob is kind of putting on a little bit because he, you know, he got these allegations against him. So Devin made the move at the right time. I will say that. It was a very good time for him to make the move. And it equaled up to what he's trying to do. He's going for Undisputed. You know, Eddie couldn't make the shit happen. We know the two bosses that are going to make some shit happen are Al and Bob. Whether we love it or hate it, they are the two big bosses in this boxing world. So if you want to get some shit popping and you really want to get it popping, you're probably going to be doing business with one of them. So he went on over there because he knew Bob was going to be able to do this business with Lou DiBella. Smart move. Very smart move, because he, unlike your fave, Canelo, is fighting for legacy for real. And he trying to fight the best. He's trying to get these belts. And he's not trying to sidestep and maneuver to get them. So I think he made a very strategic move. Yeah, I said it. I think Devin made a very strategic move in joining Top Rank when he did, because everybody was clamoring for Dev when he finally decided to go pro. But he decided he wasn't going with either of the big bosses in boxing. So I just think it's very interesting how everything is shaping up and playing out.
What have you heard about Budrick Anthony's lawsuit? Have you heard anything else about Budrick Anthony's lawsuit?
Haven't heard a thing about it, but I've been noticing Budrick has been all at the Top Rank events.
Every last Top Rank event I've seen Budrick Anthony Crawford at. Budrick Anthony Crawford does not miss a Top Rank. Okay. Hey. Top Rank can't promote black fighters, or can they not promote Budrick Anthony Crawford?
That's the question. Because they're doing a hell of a job promoting Nik-J-QBT. we wash. They're doing a great job promoting him. Now I
He
know
ain't black.
he ain't
He
black.
not black.
I know, but they leaning on his black granddad. They leaning on. They're doing a great job at promoting Keyshawn Davis, and he is up and comer. He's low on the totem pole, but they're promoting the shit out of him. So I don't know. And yeah, y'all, like Ron 501 said, hit the like button. We never ask y'all to do that. We just come in here and be talking and chopping it up and having a funky good time with y'all. Do me a favor, please, and hit the like button. We need that. Okay. Thank y'all. But yeah. Old Dark 30 on the lawsuit. Haven't heard a peep about it.
Neither have our friend.
Not Nathan.
Nothing at all. Well, Budget Anthony is. We just gonna say he's still with Top Rank because he don't miss a Top Rank event.
Listen, this is what I've really been waiting on. You know, there's been a lot of back and forth going on between Bud and Spence, you know, about this fight that everybody has agreed that they want, right? Well, we know Spence is with PBC. We have no clue who Bud is doing business with. Are you a solo act right now? Are you an independent contractor?
We know Bud. Go ahead, friend. I'm sorry.
Kinahan is out the picture. You know, we ain't even claiming him as an advisor at this point. Can't, not even if you wanted to. So you have a lawsuit against Top Rank. So are you still with them or not? Your contract was over with. So who are we sending this contract to? How is this contract going to be made? What's going on? Bomac, because he's the manager, right? So I have so many questions. What is going on? What's going on?
Bomac can't. Never mind. Bomac still ain't recovered from Errol putting his dick in the goddamn dirt. He still haven't recovered from that. So I don't know what kind of deals he's gonna be making until he recovers from that. Like that's a universal L for the team. That was a 10-8 round for the trainer to get in and get his ass busted, then the fighter to come and get his ass busted right fucking behind it. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know.
Well,
Budrick. You know what? Let me tell y'all something, because I'm reading these comments as we go through these. Y'all stop timing these people out, because I'm gonna show y'all how to clear a room without having to mute people and time people out or delete people. Y'all gotta know while y'all here, it's the safe zone. Y'all ain't gotta time nobody out. Y'all ain't gotta delete nobody. Y'all let people come and say and do whatever they gonna do. Because all we need is the fucking views. That's it. So let them come in here, make these comments about these bitches don't know nothing about boxing. But meanwhile, in between time, this is the leading female boxing podcast on YouTube. Ain't nobody got a show like this on YouTube where every fucking week it's the same fucking consistency, the same fucking thing, ain't no change. We the same people every fucking week. You ain't getting that shit nowhere else. So y'all stop timing these people out. Let them come say whatever they gonna say, because we still gonna be here talking that same fucking shit. And it's not gonna change the next week. They gonna come. The more hate we get, the better we are. Let them come hate. We don't know shit about boxing, but everybody in this bitch looking for our fucking takes. They all on Twitter looking for our takes. They on Instagram looking for us. We don't know shit about boxing, but you can Google us though.
Google me, baby. Google me. And with that, and on that note, we have held y'all for an hour and 20 minutes. We really do appreciate the folks who come in and chit chat with us, who really mean us well. We appreciate y'all. And the trolls that come in, we appreciate y'all too. Thanks for tuning in. The mods, handle y'all business when y'all see fit. You know, people could come in here and disagree, and that's cool. We all have an opinion. But when it gets disrespectful, shoot their ass in between their eyes. Okay? That's why y'all are mods. Love y'all. Friend, you got anything else to add on to that? Because I think that was a wonderful closing.
We'll be back Sunday after King Canelo goes and knocks this boy into East Bumfuck We'll be back on Sunday to come and discuss greatness as usual. And then we'll be back again on Friday. Friend, there's fights coming up. I sent y'all the fight itinerary for the rest of the month. Okay. So we'll be here all month with the shit. We might have a little special guest for y'all here and now in between that time. But we appreciate y'all for coming through, hanging out with us. We had a bunch of people in here tonight. So salute to all y'all, people that didn't comment, people that was just watching. Thank y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. Hope y'all want to come back and watch it again next week because we'll be here.
We'll be here every Friday doing what we do. We appreciate y'all for coming out. You know, it's Friday. Everybody's ready to unwind and have a great time and get into their weekend. So we really appreciate you guys sharing your time with us on this Friday evening. We shall see you again on Sunday on the fight party on Trill. And hopefully I can rub it all in by Sienna if Canelo loses. Hopefully.
Good luck.
I don't know.
Good
we'll
luck.
see. We'll see.
Good
we'll
luck.
see. Oh, hold up. We got two super chats. I don't want to miss the super chats. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. We have Brother Code 10, thank you. Salute, Queens, the LDBC, and smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Thank you.
Look, speaking of smashing the like button, Budrick Anthony then walked up in here, drink more water. Is really Budrick Anthony Crawford is hiding behind that drink more water page. So Budrick Anthony Crawford, thank you for coming through and hanging out with us, Budrick Anthony.
Do we know if that's Bud's real name? Or we just gave him the Anthony part 2?
That's just me. That's all me.
It flows.
Anthony
Crawford.
It fit, don't it?
Flows.
I thought about Dwayne.
It flows so well.
Just didn't fit.
It flows so well. It does. Listen, Miami says, sorry, Queen, I can't do it. Y'all must be protected. And you know what? I so appreciate that. You have no idea. I really appreciate that. Do what needs to be done, good sir. Okay? I appreciate that. What else do we have? That's it. Okay, cool. Listen, thank y'all. We about to bounce up out of here. We'll see y'all Sunday. And of course, we'll see y'all again next Friday because it's a huge undisputed fight next Saturday. Y'all know we love talking everything Cholo. So hopefully he'll give us some good content for next week.
The Cocaine Chronicles. Oh, baby, the Cocaine Chronicles gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
Excited. I'm excited about it. I'm excited.
Better not come out in that damn George monkey outfit. I tell you. Okay. We should leave. I hope y'all enjoyed the program.
Hold on. Big Snack Pack. Y'all see Bo Mac Pro fight? Yes, Big Snack Pack. I saw that.
Oh my God. Why he get floored like that? I tried to fix it, but I can't. So now I gotta make the relationship worse. Why the fuck did he get his ass in there and get floored by the off-brand Povetkin? The off-brand Povetkin was beating the fuck out of Bo Mac. Okay.
I mean, he was piecing him up. He was piecing him up so bad. He was piecing him up something terrible. I was like, Bo Mac. But the thing that tripped me out was, I'm thinking, Bo Mac just, he stopped. I didn't realize he was a fighter, first of all. But after realizing he was a fighter, I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe after he retired, he just kind of like let himself go a little bit. No, Bo Mac's been a big man for a very long time. Okay. Yeah. He's been a big guy for a very, very long time. And I was trying to see, like, I couldn't understand how somebody is in the gym all the time with fighters and doesn't like maybe work out a little bit themselves or something. Because like Derek James, I see him running. He's in there moving. Like, I don't know any other trainer. I'm trying to think in my mind. I don't know no other trainer that's
big bone
like that, right? But then I think he just is big bone because even when he was fighting and was supposed to be in some kind of shape, he really wasn't that much. Sort of, kind of. I don't know.
No. And no, he wasn't. And the off-brand Povetkin was hitting him in the stomach. Friend, listen, I had the time of my.
He's
Why
real.
you say that? Why
He's
y'all say
rotund.
that?
He's rotund.
But for real though, like maybe something wrong with his thyroid.
All right then, y'all. Oh, okay. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
What else could be wrong? He in the gym every fucking day with people that run for a living.
I don't know. And look, y'all, we laughing and stuff, but I don't want nothing to happen to him. He's like uncomfortably, unhealthily big.
He looked like an abscess. Cut the program.
Bye, y'all. We'll see y'all next Friday. It's not Bo-Make, y'all. It's Hamburger Helper, man. Bye, y'all. We love y'all. We do. Bye. Bye.